Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Football Manager 2011 and welcome to the League Cup 4th round tie against Burnley. This team, and again I will be doing the League Cup games since, you know, a lot of people seem to want them. And, you know, these are good games. You know, Burnley, good game. The previous game, I can't remember who we were playing. Who was we playing? I can't even remember who the third round game was. But yeah, it doesn't matter because I'm playing the kids. The only two major, team, Torres plays. Now, there is a reason why he plays. He's been out for 4 weeks, as most of you should know, and he needs match fitness again. And hey, perfect game for him. You know, and I did say, oh yeah, I'm playing the kids. Well, if you look at the team, there is mostly kids. But you'll be like, oh, hang on, I thought you said you're not going to be taking this competition seriously or anything like that. I never said anything like that. I just want to see if I can do it properly, as most managers seem to these days, and that is play the kids in the early rounds, and then if you do get further into it, you play the first team regulars. That is a logical thing to do with Torres. If you think that it's a wrong move or anything like that, then you're mad. Playing Torres in a game where really you haven't got much to lose, in essence, perfect game for him. Jack Wilshere started, hasn't had too much of a game. Hasn't had too much game time, so it's a good one for him. Suso, Shelvey, Dijan. Average age with them is like 18. Robinson on the left back. Kelly in the middle. Carragher gets to start for the first time in a while, and Glenn Johnson as well, since he hasn't played in a while either, with a newer taking up that spot well, and Reina in goal. So, you know, it's about, I'd say, 7 out of the 11 are, I mean, apart from Torres, Wilshere, Carragher, Johnson and Reina, so excluding Reina, obviously Reina was always going to be in goal regardless. Apart from Johnson, Carragher, Torres, maybe Wilshere, genuine first team starters. The rest of them are young reserve players. Anyway, let's tell the players they can win tonight, and here we go. I want to see. I'm really interested in seeing Suso, because he says he's learnt a lot from Raul Morelos. He said he's learnt tricks, as it said, and I'd be interested to see how he does, because I really like Suso. He's a really, really good prospect, and you know, I want him to do well in this. Now, I was contemplating whether to play either Carragher or Wisdom or Wheater, and it turned out Carragher because he just got the more experience, and I just thought I'd need someone with a level head to command that back line, and I think that is certainly, you know, the experienced Carragher over the inexperienced Wisdom, and David Wheater's probably, I think Carragher is generally a better defender than David Wheater, so I was thinking go for it. I hope these can do well as well, because, you know, this is, say, Kelly and all them, this is perhaps not necessarily their level, but, you know, a level they should feel comfortable at. Look at Dijan, 15 years old, and look at this. Oh, great ball in, and it's a goal. John Joe Shelvey has a goal, and that's an assist from Dijan. First goal of the season for the baldy-headed little former Charlton man, and it's 1-0. So that's pretty good. Torres, by the way, probably won't play the full game. He'll probably play, I reckon, not even an hour. I might take him off at half time. But, you know, that's 6 goals in 2 games was scored. Look at this from Dijan. Fantastic stuff from this regen. And Shelvey clatters in there. 10 minutes gone, and we have the lead at Turf Moor. Of course, we beat, as I say, Burnley 5-0 earlier in the season. Obviously, with a totally different team. But Dijan's getting involved, and he looks pretty good so far. And for £1 million, it looks like a bargain. Probably didn't even have to pay that, to be honest, but just wanted to make sure I'd buy him. There's Torres, though. Ooh, I was going way wide, but Grant makes a save. So he is going to be a little rusty. But here's Wilshere on his left foot corner. That's a poor corner. I think I need to change the some of the players, actually. I need to put the likes of Wilshere and all that on the corners. I think I have. I've left like Gerrard and Taiwo and all them on it. Soft as air. Now Dijan needs to find Torres there. Well, still good ball to find Shelvey, but he's done very well, Shelvey. He scores a lot of goals on this, which is untrue to real life. He hasn't scored for us yet. Let's see, I think there is just that like Johnson and Carragher. I think they might just give that defence just that little bit of level heads to, because we saw it against Marseille. Admittedly, Marseille are a lot better than Burnley, with all respect. But, you know, I played the likes of Kelly, Wisdom, Robinson, and I think it was Johnson, and there was just they were all over the place. We lost 3-0, and I think Carragher in there is a good, you know, good balance of experience and youth. So, you know, I mean, it's not as if Carragher's old now. It's not like he's 36. He's still like 30. I think he's 33, 34. So, That's a poor effort, and McDonald is down. Kevin McDonald, actually, who some old viewers may remember, he won the, like, oh god, what did he win? I think it was like, he came second, sorry, in the Young Player of the Year thing last year in the Premier League, which is odd because I never really saw him. I think he got like 10 assists, which is still pretty good because, you know, for Burnley, you just came up, you know. Torres might give him a few, give him 15 minutes, and then obviously if no more impact, then he'll come off because obviously to encourage the team. But yeah, he obviously don't want him to hurt himself. But the possession looks good so far. We're looking okay and doing well. I think this is the half that matters though. We can get that killer goal. That should hopefully do it. Good stuff from Suso there. Shelby. Oh, he slipped Wilshere in. Put it across. Oh, he tramped it across, but the defender came there. Oh, for those who don't know, tramp goal. Tramp is when you, like, you know, there's a player unmarked in the middle of the box, and obviously just cross it into him. So it's a really easy tap in. That's all a tramp goal means, by the way. I'm familiar with like FIFA terms. Or I've heard other people call it other stuff as well. Like I think that the more controversial one is the Jew goal. I think I've talked about this a while back in like season 1. A few of my friends used to call it Jew goals. I don't know why, but yeah. Anyway, we will take Torres off then. See this highlight. Pacheco, can he go to that? Yes, he can. Good stuff. And that's got to be 2-0. And there he is, Torres. Right on cue. And he shall now come off. He has his goal. Should be enough. He's on 69. Let's take 69. Let's put Valbuena on. I want to try this. I know Dijon can't play there. Can we just try? Okay, Suso. So I put Suso there. Dijon can. Oh, I'll take Dijon off as well. For Gerrard. Right, I'll tell you what I'll do then. I'll do this. Change the formation up a bit. There we go. I say I don't want Dijon. I don't want him playing loads because, you know, he's still only 15. You've got to settle him in. You've got to break him in very slowly. You know, it's not like Sawyer. He's a bit older. I know he's a bit older. He's like 2 or 3 years older, so he's a bit. You can play him a bit more, but he's still 15. You know, that's not even. You know, when have you ever seen a 15-year-old in the first team ever? Just in any, you know, in any game. Oh, and he's. Oh my. What happened then? What on earth happened then? That was very weird. Valbuena almost had an open goal himself, but it was a tight angle, so I don't really blame him for not shooting. That was very weird. And but as it stands currently, we are going through to the 5th round. I mean, I put Gerrard on, but obviously, you know, it's still Valbuena on. But obviously, I do want to say a bit more of Valbuena because I haven't seen enough of him really. He hasn't done a lot. He's done a bit, but he hasn't done a lot. And obviously I just put Gerrard on because, you know, just give him a bit of game time, I suppose. Here's Ishmael Mill, who's had little to no effect since signing with that extravagant fee. Gerrard, of course, what he'll do as well, obviously, he'll maybe give us that make or break 3rd goal that really will seal the deal. Good stuff here from Wilshere. Wilshere and Suso linking up well there. That could be a future partnership. Suso and Wilshere, obviously not in real life, but in this could be a future. Oh, whoa. See what I mean? Melee just has no effect. So I think we'll go to counter now. Oh, okay. We should go to counter now since we obviously don't want to go overly attacking and waste time just watching pointless highlights because, yeah, that's pretty much what it is after time. BK, that's what I mean. Yeah, well, said there, no luck for them. We aren't having that much luck, but in fairness, the shooting has been dreadful. I mean, they've had more shots than us, but we've had more possession, so it tells a story, really. If Shelby can maybe get a second. Suso. Oh, Pacheco. Offside. Thought he was offside. Once again, the flag was a bit late. But he did look offside. Thought there was suspicions. And we're just looking to play this game out now. Might make one more sub in a minute. Want it now. Let's see. Who can we take off then? I'll put on Sam Sawyer for Wilshere. So we have 10 minutes to go. The game looks like it's slowly crawling to a halt. Burnley haven't really done that much, in fairness. They had one or two efforts, but we've had the lethal touch today and should be going to the fifth round, and we are most definitely now going to the fifth round. Steven Gerrard there, very good finish from him. It's 3-0, so that's 8 goals in 2 games against Burnley, and I feel very confident now when we come to Turf Moor to play them again. But bear in mind, though, it is as it is very often. It is a very often case in point that you will very rarely beat a team 3 times in a season. I remember when we did the double over Chelsea. I think it was in 2009, and we came second in the league. We went and we got them in the Champions League semi-final again. And we beat them twice already, and it was like, oh, we're not going to win again, surely. And fair enough, they did, and obviously they won. And that crazy game, I think it was like, God, what was it? It was like 5-4. I think I've mentioned it before. It was like the 5-4 game where we just kept coming back and back. We just couldn't find that last goal to put us in the lead. And Glenn Johnson offside there. So yeah, fifth round draw will be taking place before the next game, which is going to be against Man United at Old Trafford. Extremely difficult game. And look at that, I'm already looking ahead to it, and the game hasn't finished. There you go, so everyone's superb there. Excellent stuff. Tell the lads they've done well. And I thought Suso was done well today as well. Pacheco did alright, I guess. Dijan, delighted with Dijan actually, excellent. Hell, even Robinson did well. And Kelly. Just give some of the younger lads, just give them give a boost, just like that. Just say to them, oh, you did well, kind of like a private thing, because I don't know. I think it should have an effect. I don't think it does, but it's like more of a personal touch to it. Add a more personal touch. It does better for them. Certainly the morale. That's another way to get the morale up, I imagine. But yeah. So see off brave Burnley. I don't think they were that brave, to be honest. They were pretty poor, really. Didn't really offer that much. As long as we're still in the competition, we can win, and Shelby was good. Once again, good squad depth before we play Manchester United. Give Gerrard a bit of a run out before that big game. So here it is then, Old Trafford. Man United languishing in 5th. Very interesting, because theoretically, if we win, we'll have an 11-point lead over United already. Now, I'm not saying that there's no way United are not getting knocked out the title race that early. That's impossible. But it's like, look, put it this way. Arsenal have dropped like a stone. God, Man City are now they're 5 points behind us. Where the hell did that come from? Well, to be honest, everyone's still moving around. People still finding where they belong in the league, and yeah, I think we can't really say much yet, but it will certainly, if we do get a good result against United, it will put all the pressure on them, and not necessarily knock them out the race, but will make their task so much more difficult. Anyway, please join me for that huge game at Old Trafford. So thanks for watching, guys. Goodbye.